attention a little bit ago that the incentive for 2P1C any percent got met. So, let's go.
У них есть Discord, где они, естественно, помогают всем новичкам. Я заглянул в Discord и сделал небольшой запрос. И мне достаточно быстро ответили на все меня интересующие вопросы, так что действительно не врут, дружелюбные комьюнити, как обычно, заходим, если интересная игра. Спидран, технически говоря, не самый сложный. Должно быть нормально. Время пошло.
So I guess the first thing we should mention is we are running on the Hidden Mansion version of this game, which is basically an NG plus from the normal mansion. You unlock this mode by completing one run of normal mansion.
Итак, мы играем на NG+.
What this version entails is it gives you a faster vacuum, which is the main reason why we run on it.
NG+ нам дает немного более быстрый вакуум.
It's just completely different. We have another category for that.
А вакуум нам нужен для того, чтобы собирать призраков присос.
So requirements: get all 23 portrait goats, all 50 boos, and get enough money to finish with an A rank mansion. So the runners are going to be collecting money throughout the run.
Видишь, как плохо слышно над диваном. Играем на японской версии. Ну, естественно, текст быстрее. А тут текста периодически очень много.
All of the money in this, pretty much all of it, is randomized. So a neat thing about a 100% race is there's a variety of routes that you can do, but none of them
рандомное в 100% спидране это то, что количество денег выпадает случайно, а нам нужно набрать 100 миллионов. Так-то. Но благо во время спидрана мы можем выполнить небольшой трюк с дупликацией, с дюпами. Дюпать тут можно не так много вещей. Золотые слитки и жемчужины. Жемчужины мы еще не видели, золотые слитки вроде видели. Счетчик денег вы можете посмотреть в нижнем правом углу. Там будет периодически показывать. Я так понимаю, Джавин успешно задюпал золотой слиток, самое последнее, а Жилакс нет. Хотя, нельзя задюпать без... Дюп, короче, там так хитро работает, что там можно задюпать, если у тебя есть в пылесосе сила какая-то. Мы можем собирать силу огня, силу воды и льда, и может быть еще какую-нибудь, чтобы наших противников там жарить, либо мочить, либо морозить. И только с этой штукой можно делать дюпы, так что я немного ошибся, еще дюпов не было.
And both runners are going to go for that, and it's kind of weird with how it works compared to every other dupe.
So normally, beforehand, we would require an element to do a vacuum cancel, but in this case, runners will be showing off a different method of doing a duplication.
So you can see the runners avoiding picking up the pearls and trying to get them.
Так, мы пытаемся не собрать большую.
HD got it.
У HD получилось жестко. Они только что пояснили, что есть какой-то дюб, который позволяет делать это без элемента в нашем пылесосе. Как вы можете видеть, что жемчужинки падают только с каких-то именных призраков. Также в 100% категории мы будем собирать не только простых призраков именитых, ну, то есть, получается, не только простых, именитых, но еще и Бу. Это у нас всеми известные призраки. Они есть почти в каждом Марио. Таким образом мы добираемся до первого босса. Боссы здесь, конечно, прикольно придуманы.
this was the
босс
only
нас
boss in the
атакует,
game that you
и
could
мы
not
оказываемся на
recycle,
какой-то
and it's by
арене.
far the hardest one to
И,
get. So what this trick entails is you suck him up, and at some point he will break off. There's not
соответственно,
really a visual or audio setup
ведется
for it, so you
великое
just kind of have to
сражение,
assume
битва.
when he breaks off. And when he
Первый босс
does, you
у
have to
нас
release the R trigger and repress
Baby
it
Rage.
immediately. And it basically regrabs him.
And this is about a one-frame trick that saves
Yes,
34
this is very
seconds.
difficult. So if
И сейчас
ideally we
будет,
both get it,
возможно, один из самых
And
сложных
you don't
трюков
get
во
a
всей
second
игре.
chance to try it.
Убить
Even
see
if
what
we,
happens.
или
if I
засосать,
like
так
to add,
сказать,
even if we drop him, it's
бэбика
still okay. It's only losing
в
3 seconds
пылесос
for the
за один цикл.
cycle.
HD coming up here. He got it!
О, получилось у HD Deluxe-то. Это сейвит. Нет, это сейвит 35 секунд. Unlucky, 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 unlucky. 35 секунд засейвил HD Deluxe только что. Это еще не конец, но это сильно решает.
That's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
still really impressive by the both of us.
Wow. So, HD at this point
У
has
них у обоих
about
почти
a
получилось.
37-second lead on Joven,
У одного
but
получилось, у другого
with
почти там очень
elements that
близко
come a
было.
little bit later in the run, that can change so very quickly. So, don't count Joven out. One of the best in the world here.
And this would be a
Один
perfect time for
хп
donations
у
if you
чела
want.
остался. Один.
Absolutely. Well, here's our $50 donation. Thank you for the applause, chat. Let's go. Crowd, sorry. Wow, $50 donation here from Big Max. Much love and a big shout out
Это
to
еще
both
не
Joven
конец.
and HD.
Спидран был длинный
HD, you
достаточно.
are the reason I started running Luigi's Mansion when I first saw you run it at a past
Джавина
GDQ. And Joven,
во
you are a
многих
true
категориях
master of this
VR.
game. And the way you play is an art form. Show the people the beauty of 100%, and the LM community is proud and blessed to have you both. Get lots of dupes, go for some sick strats, don't forget the toilet, and be blessed. Be thy Budley Mouse.
После босса обычно
PS,
есть
calling it right now, either you both
вот
get
такая
early
вот
release or you
катсцена с
both miss it.
обработкой всех наших материалов, которые мы насобирали в
So,
в
right here in area
поместье
2, you're gonna be
Luigi.
noticing HD is moving a little funky in hallways.
Призраков немножко обрабатывают и закидывают в картины, а затем подсчитывают очки. Количество денег.
Doesn't waste that much time if they spawn, but about a second.
I'm gonna go for the task double. We'll see what
Oh,
happens.
new double setup here.
Is a new double setup found somewhat recently by Pablo Run.
He got it. Wow,
And he gets it.
that is not easy.
Желакс впереди и уже делает новые трюки.
Yeah, but
I don't know if HD
Засасывание
goes for that
призраков
yet.
никогда не
so I
было
have something to confess.
настолько
I don't go for
быстро.
that. I'm slow.
Gotta go for it. Saves 1 second.
Забыл спросить, зачем они постоянно смотрят в потолок? Ну, я так понимаю, у Луиджи есть проблема, что он, скорее всего, пугается, у него есть какая-нибудь анимация испуга, если он там какой-нибудь видит. Мы просто смотрим в потолок и все.
I never learned it, so I'm just gonna do doubles. I'll eat the time.
One way to do the double.
That was a sick backup.
All right, now for random chance to save 10 seconds here. If
Yep, we'll see.
they show their heart early.
Come on, Big Max, bless up with this.
Bless up, Big Mac.
Есть ли шанс сохранить 10 секунд у HD Deluxe?
The Orlindas have about a 50% chance of showing
Yeah,
their
that's
heart
a
early.
completely random trick right there. I wouldn't even call it a trick. That's intended. But they can either show their hearts 10 seconds earlier than they did just then.
Не получилось
Yeah, it's nice when they do that.
схватить HD Deluxe у противника быстро. Джовин показывает скилл на ночь и собирается засосать сразу 6 призраков в этой комнате.
Goated.
И он делает это успешно. Соответственно, сохранил пару секунд на оптимизации сбора призраков. Может быть, даже не пару, а около 10.
CHD just spawned
Oh
a
my god,
poisonous
it's right next to
mushroom.
me.
Посмотрим, повезет ли
Sometimes when you're
ему
checking
с
for running
танцем.
objects, a poison
Кажется,
mushroom may
кажется,
pop out.
повезло.
Don't want that to hit you or you lose 10
Может быть, я не
seconds,
так
and if you're
увидел.
doing anything,
Посмотрим, посмотрим.
you can't.
So checking that pail early is good for just spawning that poison mushroom early, so it doesn't mess with you trying to do post or skip.
Также, если видите, иногда выскакивают
See, the gap is closing.
из полок грибы фиолетовые, они дамажат. А урон здесь у нас отнимает
So HD is
золото.
going to be introducing the main RNG element of this
Урон не
this run,
включать.
booze. There's a lot of tech and tricks with booze, and they can make or break your run.
especially in
Возможно, возможно. Я говорю, я не спросил сам, но если вот вам интересно, вы можете попробовать зайти на Discord канал и поинтересоваться, задать вопрос, так сказать, интеллектуальный.
Little strat called R pumping we use on booze, which we'll get into.
Или кому-нибудь на стрим зайти и узнать.
Well, I'd say the most important.
Probably.
This game has
Сказать
no fundamental
здорово,
flag
отличный
for
спидран на ГДК.
Alright, so they're gonna go back into rooms they completed already. The booze end up will be in a random piece of furniture, and sometimes it's a fake, sometimes it's the real. But when they show up, that's when you can start
Разбежались
getting them.
Бу, соответственно,
In the
те
parlor,
самые.
there is a tech skip set up with the tablecloth. If you suck up a boo and then suck up another, like a cloth
Нам нужно
right
собрать
after it,
50 таких Бу.
that takes over. Like, what was the most recently thing sucked up?
So he got the RNG for it.
Oh, another one.
poison.
You love to see that.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't even know if I can get the tech skip. I don't think I pulled it off enough.
I think you did.
I think you got it.
Yeah, I think I got it. Okay.
got it.
You got it.
That tech skip
These
is
mushrooms are sketching me out.
that tech skip's pretty nice to get on that first one
Жесть.
because the first boo you
После
catch, you
каждого
get gives you
Бу,
an extra text box on.
подъема, ну, сбора
So
Бу,
getting that one is
призрака, происходит звонок. Звонок другу, так сказать. Ну, делать такую анимацию, звонок другу. Нам что-то там говорят, и он смог заскипать один звонок другу. HD Lux только что,
three.
буквально
Wow.
секунд 10
Oh
назад.
no.
So, anyways, as I
О,
was
плохой
saying,
рандом.
we have to backtrack right now because there are little
Ржавина.
checkpoints in the game, and you can't advance forward
Ему не
until you
удается
collect a certain
заскипать
amount of booze. So
cutscene.
right now it's 5. Later on it'll be 20, and then it'll be 40 to get to the final boss.
On Joven's side, the boo was under the tablecloth, so he couldn't go for tech skip. Very unfortunate. Really bad luck when that happens. And it's left side in the anteroom.
So you can see the luck elements with these boos is you have to
Пока
check
что
3 different objects just to
рандом
look for one
не
boo.
в пользу
Make sure you found
Джавина.
them first try.
Ничего страшного.
I don't know where this guy is.
This room can be really weird with searching for the boo sometimes.
Забавно, что в спидране игра достаточно просто выглядит. То есть ты просто достал пылесос и засасываешь призраков, но они там не слабо так мэшат сидят, чтобы все правильно удалось сделать. То есть,
Yeah, pretty much a YOLO trick.
когда они
Does
получат
take 7
элемент,
seconds,
потом,
but
чуть
can
попозже,
cost you
им
up to a
нам
minute
будет
if
еще
you miss it.
манипулировать
Yeah, you have to go back to area
призраками,
1
чтобы
and
они
get
были
another boo
поближе к
there.
выходу. Не уверен, что это прямо что-то скипает, но как минимум вам не нужно во время, после подбора призрака идти к двери. То есть
All right, we
желательно
have to knock
просто
on the
к этой
toilet
двери
for
уже
Big
быть.
Macs. You have to remember.
No, Joven, don't do it.
Что спидран
If
во
you're wondering,
многом
knocking on the toilet is
оптимизация
0.1
движения,
seconds slower.
перемещение по комнатам,
I think I can risk 0.1 second.
Yeah, you have time to spare.
своего рода битвы с призраками.
He does.
Do I though?
Призраки сопротивляются и либо пытаются убежать.
So H
Их
is gonna
нужно,
enter the
соответственно,
fortune teller room. We can't do
притормозить.
anything in there until we get all of Mario's dropped items,
Yeah,
so
we'll be back here
Вообще я
later.
спросил,
we go
Мэш,
right into the mirror room.
типа, умеренный.
Got some fun invisible ghosts.
Хотя по звукам они прям машут,
Yeah, it
машут.
doesn't really matter much that we can't see them. We just remember where they are.
Yeah, the ghosts have fixed starting locations, so as long as you memorize where they start, you can do setups for them.
And with these grabber ghosts, you can make some really funky double lineups with them. So you'll see that a couple times throughout the run. So coming up here is
Забавно,
another
что в
trick
этой игре
called
еще призраков
Firewall.
можно
This is a trick where
просто
you pick up the
уничтожать
boo,
при помощи
whilst grabbing an element,
второстепенных
and
сил,
that will
как
skip
я говорил,
us
сил
having to
огня,
go
воды,
through all
льда,
of
и
the
может быть еще
element EGAD
какой-то, я
dialogue.
не уверен, что есть еще.
It'll also reset the butler cycle and make it a little bit better. We'll get into the butler cycle in just a moment.
So he got it. So he saves and quits and goes back to the foyer.
Yeah, and if he wasn't save warping there, you'd have to sit through another EGAD text, and you'd have to light the candles in the room.
And you can only get out of the mirror room by
Так вот,
lighting the
первый
candles
раз
in the
поднимается сила на
Yeah,
HD
the
Lux, он уже
element texts
собрал.
are pretty long. You'll see just how long
Также
they
HD
are
Lux
on
смог
water
сделать скип
and ice, but unfortunately we can't
подъема
save and quit on
монетки
those, but thankfully we
с
can save a little bit of time.
какой-то текст-бокс скипается,
I think
короче,
Joven got it
во время
too.
подъема монетки,
Nice.
когда вы только подняли призрака. В принципе, Джавин тоже с этим справился. Переносить огонь, и огнем мы можем
So
зажигать
you're going to see
свечи,
a set of candles
и
appear on
поджигать
the edge of the hallway here
противников,
for HD. That's the
а также
butler.
дюпать.
Ideally, you want them as far to the right as possible, because right now we're on a cycle. We have to complete the laundry room and make it into the butler's room before he makes it there. If you don't, then you lose a lot of time.
Yeah, so while waiting for him to walk over, see him doing the laundry room, collecting some money on the way. This is where the first dropped item is, Mario's hat.
Did get the mouse out here to spawn.
Mouse of good luck.
Might get him though. It's a little too slow.
It is a little slow.
Got us to Butley mouse.
Shoutouts to Butley Mouse. He actually called me earlier. He told me
Какой-то
to spawn
призрак,
for you.
который на цикле,
He
и
did.
они, соответственно, должны поймать призрака в
Put the
определенной
other
комнате, я
room
так
before the chest
понимаю.
spawn, skip that cutscene.
So
You'll have to watch it later.
Ждилакс активирует мышиную норку. Нам нужно будет потом в нее зайти.
So this is where traditional duping will come into play. HD's going to try and hit it, and he got it.
Very
Wow,
nice.
that's another one-frame trick
Ой,
for HD.
Deluxe
We wanna
смог
try and get
задюпать.
as many of those as possible.
Я так понимаю, большой.
There is a sapphire in the bottom left corner. If you're going for an easier money route, you can go for that.
Большой жемчужин. Также немного будет этих скипов через
Really funky
машины
dub
норы.
quad setup in this room. You
Но
don't see
Bull
many of these throughout the
текст
mansion.
бокс скип, я так
These
понимаю,
those
называется
puncher
будет,
ghosts,
скорее
they're very
всего.
annoying. Very clean.
Little
Nice
sketchy.
quad.
but
Получится
clean.
ли у Джавина что-нибудь задюпать?
Let's see Joven.
Get this here.
Нет.
Joven, unfortunately, not getting that.
Не удалось большую
We
жемчужину
got many
задюпать,
more
к сожалению.
Plenty more chances.
Runners try to aim to get about 4 or 5 in a run. So we get about 17 tries.
Отлично получается у
I think we
Ждилакса
get, like, yeah, like 17.
проскочить через машинную нору еще раз после сбора призрака. Бу.
Oh,
Clean
he's
double for Joven there as well.
There is a tech skip set up using the towels hanging up. It's a little awkward to do.
Ooh,
almost.
barely missed it.
Reading the boo radar in the hit can be very
Пропуск
confusing sometimes.
разговора по телефону через полотенце.
One of the most
Жестко.
confusing runes to boot.
К сожалению, не удалось это
Booting is
сделать
very
Ждилакс.
important in this
Посмотрим,
game.
удастся
You wanna go
Джавину.
fast.
И вообще,
The
будет ли
boo
он этого
radar
делать.
looks intuitive, but it really isn't. The boos.
I thought that
Looks
bar
so
was going
weird.
to mess you up. Your vacuum will auto lock on so many different things that it could mess with what you're aiming for, especially boos.
It's weird how that happens. It doesn't prioritize what you need, but instead, like, you know, like a health
Бабки,
item or some
деньги,
money.
фантики.
No.
LBTS for me.
No one getting there.
Чуть-чуть не
Michael's
удалось.
disappointed voice.
Я так понимаю, трюк в том, чтобы засать одновременно.
So Melody here can play
И
two themes. She can either play the underwater
полотенце.
theme from the original Super Mario Brothers, or she can play the Super Mario Brothers 3 theme. The water theme, which I got, is a little bit faster because it's the first option.
Could you imagine if those were randomized?
Повезло Ждилаксу с
So annoying.
You'd
выбором
actually have to stop and, like,
музыки, который
memorize
играет
the
призрак.
text.
Призрак может играть несколько вариантов музыки. И если она выбирает и музыку из Super Mario 64. Дюпы
Unfortunately,
вроде
no
не
dupe there for
получились.
HD.
Если она выбирает
Joven
музыку из
got that
Super
one.
Mario 64, то текст немножко быстрее.
Another poison.
Oh man, that's my fourth one in what, almost 20 minutes? So mushrooms have a 1 in 10 chance of spawning, so it's actually pretty impressive that I've managed to spawn this many.
Шанс дропа
I'm actually shocked it's that high because that's bigger than you think.
отравленного
Goodbye, all
отравленного
of these.
грибка 1 к
Sometimes
10.
happen
И
on Japanese
мне
versions.
Ждилакс уже 4.
Alright, this-
Little bit
4 их
more of an
увидел,
eerie vibe.
этих грибов. Немножко сас, но в принципе не
so we're
страшно.
gonna spawn Lugs' attack cycle, but his takes a while, so
На данный момент
Luigi's gonna go ahead and do kitchen while he's shooting fireballs at nothing.
немножко отстает
There's
Джавин
actually
по
a
деньгам
gem
от
that you can get in
Ждилакса
here, but I'm
на несколько
skipping it
жемчужин.
because I'm going for a 5 dupe route. I think Joven's going for a 4, so you'll probably see him get that.
Побеждаем босса на Ждилаксе еще раз. И этот босс открывает нам способность использования воды.
As you can see, it's plenty of mashing.
Теперь мы можем мочить противников, а также
If you wanna
тушить пожар.
extinguish that door on fire response to that move was very inconvenient.
Okay, I'm going for this.
So, going for a new strat here, where you spawn the
Right,
boo,
fire in kitchen.
quickly get lugs, and then come back. And Joven running out of fire.
Luckily, the torch is right there.
All right, so I spawn the boo, and then I get him when I come back in here.
Where is he?
I am shocked you have enough time for that.
Good question.
Yeah.
There he is.
I think you just have enough to get that. It saves a little bit of
Yeah,
time.
so that
because you
saves a
don't
little bit of
walk.
time.
All right, most important part of the run coming up, watering the plant.
Yes.
Самая важная часть спидрана — это
It's
полить
very
цветок.
important. You have to water it once in area 2, once in area 3, and once in area 4, and it drops a gold diamond, which is worth 20 million gold. That's 20% of the required 100 million.
Yeah. So if you don't get that, your run is pretty much over.
Yeah, there's no
Ловим
shot you're
призрака
picking that up.
скелета и потом пёселя.
You'd have to get a lot of dupes.
И пытаемся задюпать
I think there
жемчужинки.
technically is a route that doesn't get it, but it's crazy.
We're a long ways off from going for that.
That's a cool setup.
Yeah, that's a really new setup for that double. It's not easy.
Как же все плохо по жемчужинам,
All right, so
пока не
I've just
дюпаются.
gotten to the second area boss of the game, Bogmire. Unlike Chauncey, he's much easier to one cycle. There are no like frame perfect tricks that we have to do during the cycle.
И Джилакс
It's
добрался
pretty
до еще
straightforward.
одного босса.
It's still pretty difficult to suck of a one cycle. Chauncey puts you on a hard
Страшный,
timer after a certain
страшный
point.
призрак.
Bogmire does not, or at least takes a long time before it does. I don't remember.
Нелегкая работа у Луиджи.
Very possible one cycle, just still very difficult.
Did you water the plant, Joven?
I still got time.
Don't make us nervous.
Most people water it on first cycle there. It's hard.
I had fire coming into that, that's why.
Very nice.
Tactics.
Но Луиджи не растерялся и засосал призрака в пылесос. Легчайший босс-файт. Клэп. Изи клэп.
Usually don't get this
Не
movie,
хватает
but
только очков
for
в
the end,
конце.
just trying to be
В
safe.
качестве
Oh, did
катсцен.
you dupe Spooky?
I did.
Hey,
Oh.
That's number 1.
Изи
1 of
клэп.
4. You also got. That was very wide.
That was wide.
The flashlight can be very temperamental in this game.
Not easy. This would probably be another perfect moment to read some donos.
Сильно отстает
Alrighty, then
Джавин.
here's $25 from Exotic Chaotic. Hey, friend of Joven's and huge fan of the game. Tell him I love him. So if I can get some help, can we make sure that Joven knows Exotic Chaotic loves him? Anybody?
See?
Loud enough for you? We got there. Alrighty, here's a $10 donation from Yoshizilla. What's up, HD and Joven? You guys are going to put on an awesome show. I'm excited to see the two-player one-controller run after this. I'm so happy to see my
Когда у
man
тебя есть
HD running
какая-то
GD2
сила, насколько я
again.
понимаю,
Good
достаточно
luck to both of you, and
просто
make sure
сделать
you
всего
guys
один
get to
цикл.
100 million, not 99 million at the end.
We'll try. No promises.
Nice
У кого
one cycle there for
звук?
Joven as well. Getting that
Хотя
as-
звук у обоих, да? А где иконка звука?
18.9 million for HD out of area 2.
Yeah, bill count's a little low,
Ну ладно,
but
справа
I
чел
do have
впереди.
2 dudes, so there is that.
Не знаю,
The amount of
почему
poisons you spawned
у
will
обоих
not-
иконка
my
звука.
Rise.
I don't even know how that's possible, let alone I'm doing it here at GDQ.
Не интуитивно.
Like, once you start getting one poison, I feel like you start just getting them constantly.
It's like a plate.
Но они решили добавить
It is.
иконки звука спидранерам и дивану. Это прикольное добавление, мне нравится.
Back here in
Понятно,
the
откуда какой
courtyard.
звук идет.
So in the courtyard, you can actually clear the courtyard and light it up, but we don't do that because it's technically not required. There's no required item, just extra money.
Prepare for one of the biggest twists of all time.
И тут
Right
у
here.
нас
Yeah, this is huge.
великая катсцена. Луиджи спускается в колодец, выглядывает. И что он видит?
It's Chris
Он
Pratt!
видит...
Oh my god, Chris Pratt!
No way.
О нет, это Крис Прэттт. Он застрял в картине.
This dude's in everything, man. So, that's kind of the lore with the game. Chris Pratt has been kidnapped by King Boo. We gotta go get him.
Charlie Day's got to go get Chris Pratt.
After we rescue him, we'll go out for some drinks.
Шутка в том, что Крис озвучивал Марио в последнем фильме, если кто не догадался.
There's a purple bomber right behind Luigi there. He's just got to position the water just right to not spawn him.
So this is Biff Atlas.
Призрак качалки.
Workout guru, but we're gonna show him who's boss.
Very important key right there, so you don't have to walk all the way around.
Yeah, that key saves a lot of time to get.
3 раза даем ему грушей и засасываем в пылесос. Легчайший. Самое время на экране Джавина увидеть, что... О, нет. Украли Марио. Бу со временем становится все жирнее, у них все больше цифр на экране. Было там 20, 30, 50, а сейчас уже 100. Потом будет 150, 200, 300. Много будет в общем хп.
Door right here is on fire, and we can, when you hit it with the water, it takes about 3 seconds to go out. So we hit it early by hitting it through the floor. HD also going for a tech skip lineup. This one's pretty flashy because it doesn't really lose time to go for.
Yeah, basically you set it up while
Капец ниндзя на Луиджи. И по потолку ходит, и по земле ходит.
Usually the cycle always works out that the boom moves while you're getting ice. So
Yeah,
it's a good
I think he
tip
just switched into the ice bucket for me, which is pretty good if he's there.
Справится ли с призраком качалки
Very nice.
Джавин?
This RNG.
Справляется, но не очень красиво, насколько я понимаю, потому что далеко улетает от сундука.
Coming up on Nana and Petunia.
Yes, so this is Nana. We just have to hit her with these 3
Так,
yarn balls.
9 больших, 34 средних
Also, it's worth noting she fires
жемчужины
laser beams from her eyes.
у Джавина. Угу. Судя по всему, Джавин догнал на 1 дюб HD Лакса. HD Лакса сейчас 11, и у него на одного босса больше. Окей, окей.
Another Portrait Ghost, it'll despawn the larger media pearls on them, so you don't want to do that. So you'd rather do Nana first.
Ну, Луиджи ходит по этому, по своему поместью и ловит призраков. Спасает Марио по пути.
Yeah, so short story here. In 2017,
Марио спасает
I ran out
принцесс,
of
а Луиджи
bounds,
спасает Марио.
and I actually just straight up forgot this ghost. Had to go back for it later.
Happens.
Так, 12 больших. Почти 50 средних.
Into the hallway of doom here. If you don't play this hallway right, you have everything spawn on you. Gets it done though.
Yeah, very clean because Vacuum can auto lock on mice. You can get hit by a mouse and spawn every single ghost that's there. Like so many things can go wrong there, and it's more just annoying than anything. But
Ждалакс попал в комнату астрономии.
Funky doubles in here in the astral hall here.
Спиритуал, может быть.
yeah, Mask of the Shy Guys can be a little trickier than they look. Sometimes they just don't want to come off. One triple setup here.
Так, Джавин не смог задюпать.
Very nice.
Окей.
Good RNG. There's another room where reading the boot radar can be a little tricky because it's a lot of objects really close to each other.
Yeah, he can hide in every single one of these candlesticks. Ideally, you want him to be in one of the drawers because that's easier to read.
Эти неприятные призраки, они могут спрятаться в любом предмете в комнате. Но, благо, мы справляемся пока что. Находим их достаточно быстро.
when
Seems
you're
simple.
when you're trying to go for it quickly, we have a reliable lineup for hitting moonshot. But when you're trying to go quick, you just shoot it.
And it's a lineup using Luigi. The lineup, like, trying to aim at the moon doesn't work, really.
Угу. Один из больших 42 средних отстает
Very,
сильно.
Bullseye.
like, right down
Dead
the middle.
center.
По средним, по большим на 1 отстает.
Joven
Those
snap
candles were
handles.
insane.
I know, dude.
Or
You can sometimes just miss a candle, so it's trickier than it looks. I think there's supposed to be outdoor music.
How are your dupes looking, Joven?
I've got one so far, which is it's a start.
Yeah, I've got.
And even if I don't get that many dupes, I could go for plenty of backup money too.
I have 2 at the moment.
So we're going for like 4 or 5 dupes. You have to just
Призраки
something
Шайгаев
while
с
you're
масками ходят.
playing.
Канонично.
you can see the boo radar tripping Joven up there.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Так забавно, что пока
Oh yeah. Switches, they're on a
Луиджи бегает
timer, I think,
по
when you load in the
поместью и проверяет предметы,
Yeah, that is correct.
Boos after a certain amount of
спрашивает,
time will switch objects, but
типа,
the
Марио
decoys
это
that
ты,
you spawn
Марио
do
ты тут?
not. So,
Хотя, как бы он видел, где
you ever
Марио
hear a
находится.
boo laugh and there's no boo on screen? That's because of a switch. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing.
Yeah, if you do know that decoy doesn't move, you can actually like get a read on it that way. And sometimes during cutscenes, the boo moves and you can use that
Жделак
to
собрался
read where the boo is.
наказать призрака, который играет в бильярд.
Slim bang shot over here. This is a little tricky, and sometimes these billiard balls
Ghost.
can just bounce on all over the walls and despawn before you even get a chance to
Он
grab them.
отталкивает 3
Bullseye for Joven as
шарика, и
well.
нам нужно все 3 шарика в него запульнуть.
Very clean. Very slim bang shot.
Очень чистое, очень чистый подбор, потому что он как бы был в углу,
See, that-
и
that's a boo
все
switch
жемчужины
causing
раскидал
good
близко
things.
к углу.
Yeah, that's a boost
Наши,
switch you want to see.
ну, по сути, задача с любым призраком так справиться. Хватаешь призрака, идешь в угол и
Also,
в
at this
углу
point of run,
разбрасываешь
both
с
runners have
него
above 15 boos.
жемчужинки.
So every single time they talk to EGAD after catching a boo, EGAD can give a text box that takes half a second or a text box that takes like 3 or 4. So
And sometimes they'll just give you information that you probably already know.
And the longest text variation is Van Gore text, as we call it.
Where he talks about Van Gore and his whole life story with him. It takes forever.
We don't like that.
I know, and the worst thing is he can just say it on repeat over and over.
you can have it happen so many times. If you can't tell, we don't like talking to EGAD.
Yeah, that's why we do the text gifts. We do them wherever we can.
Как бы не был полезен помощник, который нам что-то по телефону говорит, мы хотим как можно больше
Glove warp.
его текста проскипать.
Oh,
That's a boo switch you don't want to see.
right?
Let's see if you get the special one.
Should be
Oh, I
good.
think you do.
Nice.
Ooh.
I get a long text though.
That is not
Перчатки
easy.
Марио
If you
нашли.
wanna, if you catch the boo and then
Джовин
with
тоже
the 2
справляется
frames that you have to walk,
с боссом,
pick up the glove.
загоняя его в угол.
You save a little extra time and you get the funny
13
text.
You'll
на
see a
40.
funny
Into the
text on the
9.
screen right here.
That text's not supposed to be there.
Very funny text.
Yeah, there's an easier version where you get like half the animation, but that's grabbing the boo while you're grabbing the glove while you're catching the boo.
And the reason why that's faster is because you're able to grab fire in this room. Element is really important in this game. For 1, dupes. 2, every single time you see them enter an unlit room, you're going to see them pull out their elements. That saves about like 0.5, but you do it like 100 times throughout a run, and it adds up real quick.
Yeah, so the vacuum cancels using
Каждый раз, когда Луиджи заходит в неосвещенную комнату, у него есть сложности с этим, и поэтому мы всегда желательно, по-хорошему, должны носить с собой огонь
All right, there's
в
one
нашем
there. If the box
пылесосе,
shakes, he's in
чтобы
there. If
при
he doesn't, then
входе
he's
в
not.
комнату
You just use
поджигать
your vacuum or your element to check.
воздух. Мы, соответственно, немножко видим впереди.
And I'm also going to be getting another Speedy Spirit right here, just so I have a little bit of extra cash.
Yeah, this one's pretty convenient to get because you still have to wait for their animation to be done, and it doesn't drop a gem, which gems have a slow animation.
Двойные призраки.
Oh, of course.
Две по сотне, один бросает.
And it is
Жемчужины
possible to
второй не
double up on
бросает.
those ghosts. There are portrait ghosts that you can double up
48
on,
на 13.
and you will see one later in the run.
Задюпать не смог, и получается 52 на 14, да?
No save warp on the shoe though.
Я так понимаю, догнал
Yeah, there's still a few
Джавин
we
по
can do in
дюпам.
this section of the mansion. That boo is weirdly deceptive because it'll immediately leave the room if anything happens.
А по слиткам золота даже сильно обгоняет.
A double on that boo just because it bolts straight out of the room. Good RNG, are we going to get the ball taking up the entire screen?
Oh, let's see. I'll move into frame. There it is.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
РНГ шарика.
So in here, there's another tech skip coming up. This tech skip's important though. You really want to make sure you get this because Lydia is one of the laggiest rooms in the mansion. And if you miss the tech skip and you have EGAD talk to you, if you're getting Van Gore text, it's probably taking twice as long just from the lag.
And it's definitely like confirmation bias, but that one always seems to drop. Like the
Разделак смог телепортироваться и избежать текста в
I'm getting
комнате.
clairvoyant.
Clairvoyant gem?
Yes,
So close.
It's good to be safe.
it is. I only have 2 dupes, and I just want to make sure.
Yeah, Sapphire's worth 500,000 gold, which is half of the large pearl.
Ooh, nice juke there for Joven.
Nice.
Ой, задюпал. Кажется, Джавин по деньгам впереди.
HD
Разделакса.
giving
Но быть
every
впереди по
single,
деньгам это...
dropped item to Clairvoya with a lot of text.
Дюпы достаточно важная штука, потому что
Literally a minute and a
во
half
время спидрана мы будем
uninterrupted
поднимать
text
разные
match.
жемчужины.
So that could be a great time for some
Там
donations.
рубин,
Yeah.
сапфир.
Absolutely.
И,
Here's a
по-моему, еще что-то.
$25 donation from Flair that
Но
says shoutouts to Chauncey
по-хорошему бы их
One
не
Cycle
поднимать,
getting
потому
shown in a
что
marathon
они
run.
всегда проигрывают
Super
анимацию
exciting.
поднятия. Это
Super
где-то
happy
3
to see this
секунды.
high-level gameplay get
Может
shown
быть,
for a
4.
race of this caliber. Best
Вот.
of luck on the
И,
dupes,
соответственно,
boo
дюпами
spots,
мы
boo
избегаем
text, RNG, and all of
поднятия
the other
этих
things the game
жемчужин,
throws
и
at us.
таким образом
We're all ready
сохраняем
to
время.
also see
Поэтому
that
дюпы очень важны.
2P1C that you guys have
Вообще,
prepared
в целом,
for.
во всем ране.
Proud of you
Чем раньше
all.
ты их сделаешь, тем, соответственно, раньше ты можешь
Flair.
перестать какие-то кристаллы
appreciate it.
поднимать.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Here's a $20 donation from D Taco Man. I started watching SGDQ with Luigi's Mansion and have stayed ever since. Love the community. Let's beat these games quick. Talking about that 2P1C run, that's about a 5 minutes estimate, I believe. So we've got less than 50 minutes left in this run. And let's keep in mind that Devil May Cry incentive coming up after this. We have to close that at the start of Devil May Cry, which is the next run. We're at $1,000 of 4,000
Кажется,
needed, so we
Ждилакс
definitely
еще
gotta
раз
get there
задупал,
soon.
я так понимаю.
HD just getting another
Ничего,
dupe there
16 у
casually.
него стало.
I think that's 3 now, right? I
Yes,
did my
3.
math right.
Well, for 3.
He should have 13 at this point, and he has 16.
Пу-пу-ру,
And there's our
There's
big
the Van
text.
Vortex.
Thank you, EGAD. We
If you
appreciate
haven't
it.
noticed, there's a lot of mashing in this game.
Yes.
So now HD is going to be going back to Lugs. Don't think we didn't forget about Lugs. Lugs, we end up skipping it and leaving it for later for one specific reason of ice. We require ice for an up-and-coming room, and it kind of just makes it easier to get all this stuff later and then pick up ice.
And he needs to water the plant now, too.
And we do need to re-water the plant.
Again,
Ждилакс возвращается в локацию,
Cannot
где
stress
уже
that
был.
enough.
Это важно, потому что нам нужно полить цветок. Цветок дает 20%
pick up ice later, which will be needed for the next room.
всего золотого запаса, который нам нужно набрать.
So at this point,
Цветок
it's
надо будет
sprouts
полить
into
еще.
a beautiful
О,
flower.
nice.
Which you're not going to see because that takes too long to do that.
Yeah, we don't want to watch the flower.
Once you hear the jingle, you're good to go. And now we're going to do our favorite part of Luigi's Mansion, walking.
So we're gonna see a lot of this.
Yeah, especially in Area 4. A lot of walking up and down.
I could throw in a couple more donations.
Absolutely, and we practice for walking with Ring Fit. Let's not forget that there. $44 donation here from Boo Crew. My brother and I have home videos from 20 years back of us playing Luigi's Mansion. We're
17.
sitting together tonight to watch this race. Thanks for blowing our
66,
minds by breezing through Bogmire, who is, was, and always will be the stuff of nightmares. There's no way this is 20 years old. Don't lie to me. I played this as a kid. Don't make me feel old.
2001, September.
No. No.
Wait, what?
Do I have time for another donation real quick?
Go for it.
Игра
Alrighty,
вышла
it's
в 2001
$10
году.
from Rex BMX.
20 лет
Sending
прошло
love
уже,
from the
Кек.
Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon
Жизнь
community.
идет.
Good luck to Jobin and
Следом.
HD.
Big shout out to the Dark Moon community.
Very underrated game.
Yes, we love our fellow Dark Moon runners.
Oh, yeah.
Just start sometimes
fire?
when the boo spawns and you have your element out, you just start rapid fire shooting your element out. Can be jarring to see.
Especially if you need to conserve your element. In this case, not really, but later on that could be an issue.
That plant does not want to work.
Dude, I should have bought a cactus.
Sometimes you have just slightly the wrong angle where it just does not work.
Yeah, there's a very specific angle for that plant, and sometimes it just doesn't want to sprout.
Coming up here for HD, this is Bulossus. For I'd say most people in their childhood, this boss was terrible.
Yes.
It is so
Very
hard.
frustrating.
But we got a very easy trick that should make it pretty easy to one cycle, but
Страшный
stuff
босс.
Yeah,
happens.
so
С
you're
большим
either gonna be
количеством
really
призраков
impressed by
Luigi
this, or I'm
Deluxe.
gonna embarrass myself. We'll
Рвался
see
на
what
босса.
happens.
Но прохождение этого босса реально очень простое.
No pressure.
Не просто морозит всю гапшу и потом собирают их на легкую. Большой Бу должен
So
нарваться
we
на...
just back up, we'll have
острый
the
штык.
vacuum out. Once we get to the other side of the arena,
Лопается в
we
маленький
shoot
Бу.
a nice shot, and it should hit most of them. And it did just like that. There's
Very nice.
14 just like that.
Отлично, он справился.
It,
Самое важное,
it is
что
possible to
ни
get
один
all
Бу не
15.
застрял за
Very,
статуей
very
справа.
hard to do
Они
and
могут
very
застрять
rare.
там, и до них надо будет бежать.
Jovin slipping on a banana.
These bananas, dude.
With the garbage can ghost, oh, and he dropped a poison. The fun part with the garbage can ghost is that, like, if you let them just drop bananas, the room gets very chaotic.
Yeah. At this point in the game, the developers tried to throw as many difficult combinations of ghosts in your way, so
Некоторые призраки разбрасывают
Make it really
предметы,
tough.
такие как кожура банана.
Great time for donations.
Если
Yeah,
ты,
from this guy's
соответственно,
guess.
подскользнешь, ты потеряешь
Absolutely.
концентрацию.
$50 here from Duskman.
Пылесос
Gotta
сшивания
save Chris Pratt
призрака.
for Guardians 4. Here is $5 from Luigi. I must boo the crowd as there haven't been many boo puns or names. Come on, guys, boo! Yeah, boo the puns, thank you.
it actually should be noted in the English version, I think in the Japanese version, every single boo has a pun as its name. Every single one of them.
Yes.
And one of them is Luigi.
Well, yeah, there is Booigi.
Then there's like Game Boo and what else? Come on, there's like 48 others.
Under
can't-
At
Boo.
one,
Yeah.
at one point, I could probably name all 50 of them.
The 6
Now,
o'clock
not so much.
boos.
That's my favorite.
40.6 for HD and A4.
Yeah, I need a couple more dupes for this money to be good.
Come on,
But
here's
right
Joe.
now, I'm just gonna
Вот
go.
и
what are the
Джавин
plans
добрался
from
до
last
босса.
time?
And we'll see that
Опять же, все, что нам нужно, это добраться до
for 20%
правого
of the
штыка.
required.
Он должен напороться. Отлично, быстрее напоролся, чем
That
у
was such a
Deluxe.
funky setup.
Теперь нужно просто зайти налево и
Let's see him get it.
сделать хороший выстрел льдом. Бам. Большая часть подморозила
13
вроде
with
бы.
the shot, 2 with the stray.
И
That was beautiful.
немножко быстрее даже, чем у Deluxe получилось.
So there's the gold diamond.
Качественно.
That's 20
Вот
million
и тот
Gs.
самый цветок. Deluxe
The
еще
next
раз
one
его
will be
полил, и он
dropped by
выдал
the
нам
50th boo. I'll be the only
бриллиант
two gold diamonds, but that's 40%
в
of the
миллион
required
карат.
100.
Ну или в 20. Смотря
And
как его оценивать.
the total amount of money that's in the mansion is,
142,390,000, I believe.
yeah.
Марио.
the max amount of money. There
Знаешь,
is a
что Марио в
category in which
подвале,
you
и
get
все
all
равно
of the money,
кричит.
and
I've played it. I don't
Просто
recommend it.
призраков
It's fun,
вызывает.
but there's shout outs to
Луиджи
Sealbird
чисто
Mouse.
клюелес.
yeah.
I
Парень
had a
такой.
run where I got it on my 19th try.
Now, world record for that actually isn't very long. It's like a 140, right?
Yeah, I believe like
148, I believe.
148.
Was 148?
I think it's 148, yeah.
You can see the walking up here from HD.
yeah.
Enthralling gameplay.
Yeah, about to head into blackout where we have to go back to the
Ну,
beginning
судя
of
по
the
тому,
mansion
что
anyway.
будет еще Luigi
The ghost
Mansion
lead is
2 и
in
3,
area 1.
думаю, он не осветил, не
But luckily,
справился.
you can use a mirror to warp yourself back to the beginning of the mansion, saving a decent amount of time, but it's still a lot of walking.
So we could probably get a couple more donos in here.
Alrighty, here's $25 from Mist. Luigi's Mansion has been one of my favorite games
Иждивак
ever
добирается
since I heard
достаточно
the scary
сложной
voice
части игры.
say,
Мы
As a
потихонечку
kid, and it
двигаемся
scared me.
на
Go
чердак.
GDQ! $25 here from a cute
Но перед тем,
friendly
как он доберется
ghost.
до
Says,
чердака,
just a friendly
он
ghost here to
понимает,
donate to
что
this amazing event.
молния ударила в здание, и
Hopefully, Luigi
у нас
doesn't
больше нет
catch me
света.
during this
И
run,
нам
so I
нужно
can watch
восстановить
more.
подачу света, по-моему. Если правильно помню.
Got $100 here from M.
Очень много
Octavian.
надо двигаться, просто
Luigi's
перемещаться по
Mansion!
комнатам.
So excited for this run.
So coming up here for HD is it's gonna be Grimly.
Yeah, he will show his heart if you're looking away from it, but it's completely random how long it takes for him to do that.
Yeah, he can either show his heart right when you walk in the room or like a minute after. The record for the longest Grimly is 47 seconds.
49 by
49.
HT Delta.
Oh, that was a
that
quick
was
Just a
one.
second.
О, очень быстро HDLX схватил призрака. Это рандомный призрак.
Pearls right there.
Он может очень долго не ловиться.
If only the room was lit, you can dupe all of
Hang
them.
on, I'm gonna go for the air dupe. Okay, it didn't work.
Didn't end up in the air, unfortunately. But sometimes when all the pearls are grouped up, it just can really just mess with where the vacuum's being pointed. So a little tougher than it looks. I'm sure it doesn't look easy either.
Going down into the breaker room, we have the probably the most infamous boo for runners anyway is Breaker Boo. Breaker Boo can be one-cycled, despite having 200 HP.
There's something we didn't point out before that with our pumping, you can stun the boo, where we call it the cackles, where you stun it, but you can only do it 15 times, and you can do it usually once every 10 health. So we kind of have to get creative on keeping them away.
Вот и бу с большим количеством хп. И проблема таких бу в том, что они не предназначены быть собранными за одну попытку. Но HDLX, кажется, справляется с Машем в правильном порядке. Там нужно ресетать всасывание подачи какого-нибудь элемента. В данный момент сейчас это вода. И там есть небольшой трюк, что нужно правильно, соответственно, нажимать клавиши вовремя. Ну, как и во многих играх. Нажимай вовремя клавиши и побеждай. Он справился. Молодец.
Joven's also coming up on Grimly here.
Give us another instant, Grim. Come on.
No instant.
Well, this is not good yet.
Можете заметить, что Джавин стоит в комнате уже
About 5 seconds.
10 секунд и не мог поймать призрака, потому что он не хотел этого делать. Чуть-чуть не повезло, но в принципе в рамках гонки. А так достаточно хорошее время все равно.
Getting his steps in for the day. $10 here from Splazer Games, HD and Joven, the two greatest LM runners. I am so glad to have met you two. Good luck with the race, guys. Much love. Also, nice shirt, Flock.
Thanks, Splazer. I'm wearing Splazer's merch right now.
That is high quality.
Found our donation is all they needed to do, and now it got shouted out. Good for them.
Love you, Splazer.
Joven coming up on Breaker Boo as well.
Except Joven does a little bit of a different setup for Breaker Boo that, in my opinion, looks a little bit more interesting. So there's wall strat and there's drag strat. HD did wall strat and Joven does drag strat.
Got the charge. That's gives you a little extra buffer.
So with HD, he kind of just wiggled the boo back and forth by the edge, but Joven does these big drags to get more and more health dragged off the boo as you walk him to
Но
the
можно
left
заметить,
side.
что Джавин
Makes it
по-другому
look easy.
собирает
That's
призрака.
not an easy
Very,
boo.
very nice. With the
Nice.
tech skip.
Еще и текст проскипал, жесть. Спидранер, получается.
Coming up here for HD, you have the toy soldiers. Earlier we had the twins that you could double up on. Well, the toy soldiers you can actually triple up on, but I would advise against doing
Poison on
that.
Joven's side.
It's like we're playing on PAL. We talked about PAL?
A little bit.
We
We
mentioned
mentioned
it,
it,
at the start.
but we didn't go into detail.
Добрались еще до именных призраков на HD-лаксе. Тут тройные солдатики, щелкунчик у нас.
That's the important one you don't want to drop.
Soldiered over here for HD.
This always looks really scary.
I was afraid he was going to break there.
Your heart always drops when going for soldier double.
There is a setup.
Качество жемчужины не сравнялись. В HD-лаксе не очень получается дюпать. Пока что.
They aren't the easiest to get. All the ghosts
Поджигаем
in this game have a
призраков и
different level of pulling you and different level of what
они просто погибают в огне.
your margin of error is. It's really hard to describe. Just walking them over to where the chest is going to be. Then you can grab that ladder while that chest cutscene shows up. Saves up very little bit of time, but every little bit counts.
So we are officially at the start of the run.
So
According
yeah,
to Jared Giants, and I tend to agree with him.
yeah. Shout out
He's
to
right.
Jared Giants. This is the start of the run. We just played a 51-minute prologue for the run to start.
Только что мы поиграли
The attic
в
crews
пролог
make
на
or break
51
your run.
минуту.
They can go any direction. They can do as they wish. and they
Следующие
are
10
ruthless.
минут определяющие в спидране по большей части, потому что сейчас пойдут самые
These
тяжелые
are
по
technically
сбору бу.
possible to
У них
one
по
cycle,
300 хп.
TAS only.
И
Yeah, so I want this guy to go down here so I can finish him off in telephone boo.
мы не
We want him
сможем
to go
собрать
down,
Did he
but
go down? I don't know.
we have no idea.
бу, у которого 300
Oh,
хп
he-
за
Thank
раз.
goodness.
Oh boy. So you can somewhat manipulate where these ghosts are going, but not always.
Yeah, sometimes they do have a mind of their own and they'll just go wherever they please.
Shout out to Jarvis Boo.
Oh my god, don't even mention it yet.
Sorry. Alright, we're gonna come back this direction at the end of Attic.
Справился HD-лакс со сбором трехсотника, отлично.
A little nicer that way. Just what Luigi decides to knock on just is a mystery. This room is very laggy too.
GG,
Ничего себе,
Fat
там дюпов уже 20.
4,
На этом моменте было 17.
4 or 5.
Намного лучше с дюпами у Джавина.
I think it might have been 5.
20 больших против 17 больших.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to have 15 there.
Very solid, так сказать.
Got the grab, but still back.
Но он все еще сильно отстает.
Not quite.
Oh, the iframes though.
Yeah, if you get a ghost to 0 and it's in the middle of being sucked into the vacuum, you do have iframes to take advantage of.
So we're gonna go for a bit of a riskier strat on rooftop here than what you saw on HD screen.
This is the Boston Burn. Shout outs to Boston. This strat is technically a bit faster, but you got to get it in a specific
Aw.
way.
And there was
You missed it.
Hey, it was worth going for.
It's flashy when you get it. Back up double?
There you go.
At least we got the double.
so you have to watch it in armory because the room is very laggy, so you actually
Окей,
have to
HD-лакс справился с
sometimes
еще одним
come a
призраком
little bit
большим.
slower than normal if the room is lagging, and it can throw you off.
Некоторые комнаты немножко подлагивают из-за количества предметов. И бывает сложно правильно вовремя нажимать клавиши из-за лага.
And that cycle continues while that animation is.
Yep, so getting that gem loses no time.
But it can be pretty risky. If you get it close to when Jarvis is supposed to pop out, you might miss him. And if you don't complete his game successfully, he sends you outside and you got to do it again.
And you can't miss him a single time. Best time to do it is in between the first and second.
So So what I'm gonna attempt here is a 5-piece strat in this room that was made together by me and Pablo.
Very cool strat. Jarvis being very weird. I was afraid that Jar was gonna hit.
I was too.
Look towards Joven. This is a monumental. Oh, he got it.
Nice.
There are so few runners. I think Pablo and Joven,
I think they're
Pablo
the
being
only
another
two.
top-level runner, they only go for it.
Сэкономил секунды Джавин на сборе всех 5 призраков за раз в комнате. Well played by him.
Oh,
Where are you going?
okay.
Oh.
I looked.
Jarvis Boo can sometimes go right, and if he goes right into the hallway, then you gotta chase him out.
And it loses so much. And this can be pretty awkward too. Because you can't easily get to that boo because of all the armor in the way. Alright, this boo fight can be a little awkward sometimes. You can sometimes get a read based on oh, very nice. Like where the boo moves when you're catching the one
Еще один
before.
трехсотник. Трехсотник в телефонной комнате. На 150
And he's going
примерно они начинают
Hate to see
улетать.
that.
Это связано с тем, что
Ideally,
мы
we want him
можем
going back right
только
again.
15 раз
And he's going
отменять
with armor.
полет Бу. По одному разу за 10 хп.
Just decide to go where he pleased. You can just do that sometimes.
Идите, это слышно?
All right. Well, honestly, that's fine. At
Я,
least
по-моему, чайки
we're done with the
разорались
attic
нереально
now.
на
Yeah.
улице.
By far the hardest portion of the run out of the way.
Ooh, I lose Jar. He did drop the large pearl
That's
though.
good.
So he was under 10 health, so he still dropped the large pearl.
I think I might grab Sealed Room Gem, just in case I don't get another dupe. I just
Чуть-чуть
want to
не
be sure that I have
повезло,
the
у
money.
Джавина чуть не
do you have?
убежал
3.
призрак.
Plus Clairvoyant Gem. I mean, I could probably get by with one more.
And a reason not to play it safe, just in case.
You can one cycle this boo, which I'm trying to do right now. But it is very tight. And unfortunately it goes to the right.
It's a hard one cycle. Not many people have gotten it.
Mouse.
It's a bit janky.
Oh yeah, I'm getting this gem.
Luckily that boo went right, not left. That boo goes left, you gotta walk all the way back into Jarvis, and we want to avoid going back there as much as possible.
Повезло, что на экране Джовина Бу пошел направо. Тем временем Лич Делакс
I tried to set up a
собирает
double there, it didn't
противников.
quite work out.
Пытался собрать несколько за раз, но не очень получилось. Не всегда удается схватить несколько призраков за раз.
Includes attic for HD
Зависит от
outside
того,
basement.
как они расположены, какие способности используют. Может быть очень сложно.
Might be a good time for some more donations right now.
Yes.
Here's a donation from A2 Rhombus, $15 here. HD helped me learn this game all the way back in
У Джавина пока что
2014 when I first got into speedrunning, and it's so
есть
cool to
небольшое
see him on the
отставание от
big
HD
stage
Deluxe,
with Joven
поэтому он еще
representing
сражается
one
с
of my
призраками.
favorite games.
А HD
Much
Deluxe
love
плавно
from the
движется в
crowd.
подвал, насколько я помню.
Make some noise, guys. Come on.
We'll see how they react to this one. $10 here from LO Zelda. Loving this Luigi's Mansion race for this year's SGD Boo.
Ooh.
Thank you for that. $25 donation here from the Sammy B. So happy to see two of my friends showcasing such an incredible game. Good luck to you both, and may the RNG be in your favor. Smiley face.
Much love, Sammy.
Alright. The boo in the pipe room has 300 health. However, it is the slowest boo in the games. So you can do enough manipulation to one cycle it.
It looks real funky with how you move. You manipulate the boo to go to one wall and then another one.
As you can probably tell,
Есть шанс,
these
что
boos do have
Deluxe
a mind
сможет
of their own,
справиться
so even if you try
и собрать
to
этого Бу
manipulate them, it
за
might not always work
одну.
out. Like this guy,
За один
he just
цикл.
wants to go down.
And this room is
Он очень медленно
surprisingly cramped,
перемещается, и
so it's
поэтому
very easy to knock into the boo, just like that.
прямо у самой стены можно
Go back.
заставить его
Oh my
развернуться.
god, how did I save that? He was out
Как
of
же
the
он
room.
пытается убежать.
Got it.
Wow,
И
that's crazy.
получилось.
That is-
Отлично.
You clutch that up.
На скилле.
And you do not want that boo going down because that's the room we're going in next, and you cannot suck up boos in unlit rooms. So when you go down, you just have no choice but to let them leave.
Yeah, so the boo's health will go down very slowly, and once they hit 1, they will not take any damage after that. They have to be in a lit room.
Важное замечание, что призраков БУ нельзя ловить
That's a very
в
tough
комнатах
goes to one cycle.
неосвещенных, в которых нет
One of the
света.
unfortunate things, like the two hardest, at least in my opinion, to get a one
Поэтому
cycle
если
are
там
Weston
вот
and
тот БУ
Suki, and
убежал
they're
у
at the
HD
end of the
Лакса,
run.
был бы шанс, что БУ убежит в комнату, где нет света, и придется его выкуривать на это время.
It's a tricky one cycle because of the ice.
HD making it look easy though. And we do another save warp here. It's a little faster to save warp out. Even despite, notice how slow the game loads out. When loading sealed room, once you exit out of the game, it just slows right down.
For whatever reason, and even if you never save warp, it'll slowly load into King Boo too. So you just have to watch it go slow no matter what, for whatever reason.
Joven. Let's see Joven get this too.
Being a little feisty with me.
Интересно,
All right,
справится
I'm
ли
gonna make a little bit
Джовин.
of a detour, and I think I'm gonna get Tea Room Gym.
It's a good idea,
I
honestly.
do not
is.
blame you. This is a gem that they didn't click earlier. When going for a dupe route,
Пока без
generally,
сюрприза.
this is the gem we cut out first.
Oh, and he's
Yes.
tackles.
Oh, that's...
Он улетел. Серьезно, на 2 хп?
Hoping he goes right here because we do not want to go back into pipe room.
Yeah,
Oh,
1
1
HP.
Ooh.
Wow.
Gotta love it. Hey, where you go? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
He's at that 1 HP where he's not going to get hit by anything. Does not care. So yeah, this room instantly spawns 5 gold ghosts. Volume 1.
Unlock.
Fire element.
Я думаю, он уже не может догнать.
So yeah, you can stun lock the ghost with the flashlight by just turning it
Диалог.
off and on.
Another dupe for Joven.
That's number 6.
Very
Six.
nice.
You got 6 dupes?
А, окей.
This money's looking good.
Чё?
It's looking phenomenal.
Да, на стриме просто тебя не слышно было.
Ну, это ж не мои проблемы.
So here for
No,
HD, this
no.
is Supi, like Miles was saying. She has a really low margin of error for her suck up. So
Compounded with that you have to sucker up from the ceiling. And you have the 2
Пепе чил.
dolls in the way that love to home onto you. So this is just a very awkward ghost to catch. It made
got
it
it,
look
though.
really easy.
very out of the way there. That was well done. There's the 1 HP boo for Joven.
Ничего бывает.
Fortunately, no dupe there for HD. He's got one more opportunity to make a dupe happen.
Going for the gem here.
Yeah. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Бывает,
don't blame you.
бывает. Да, HD Лакс впереди.
There is a boo double setup you can do here into the 'cause
Yeah, I'll go for it. Why not?
Yeah.
these boos can't really go too far.
Я
They
не
really
проверял
can only
баланс
go
звука
between
мне.
these 2 rooms and
Наверное,
all the way up ahead.
не сильно
Like the
интересно.
boo double setup in the early in the run. This one, pretty low
Кажется,
consequence, and it
повезет,
looks
не
super cool.
повезет.
Also because this hallway's lit up because it's area 3. The hallways will light up as you progress through the areas.
2 призрака можно тут поймать.
They both do the same time, lowers them to the
У них
ground,
одновременно
makes it happen.
ХП должно кончиться. Найс. Значит, один текстбокс мы
Hopefully
скипаем.
we see Joven go for that as well.
You will.
Walking onto Vangor.
Yes, this is the guy who EGAD never shuts up about.
Finally gets Sam, and he still has a chance of getting Vangor text after catch.
Да, я ожидал, наверное, немного большего
Yeah,
от
so the lore
Марио.
in the game is this guy
Полнометражки.
made all
Сам.
the regular ghosts that we've
Ну,
encountered
она
throughout
как
the
бы
mansion.
ни рыба, ни
So
мясо,
he
так
just
сказать.
paints them and then brings them to
Просто
life.
мультик про все и все сразу. Как как минимум анимации нормально все
quick
это.
sample of all
Ну,
of
сюжет
this.
очень такой
He,
слабый.
throws
Плюс
waves of 3
из
of each
Пич
dose
сделали
dash,
какую-то
Playing
гигавумен.
Palace 5.
yeah. HD will make this look easy though.
That one's deceptively hard. That one in the grabbers.
HD Deluxe уже почти в последней комнате.
Very nice.
Комната
They have a very strong
Ван
wall. They can
Гога.
pull in so many crazy
Призрак Ван
directions.
Гог назван.
Very nice.
В смысле ран такой себе? Не понял. Не понял.
See Joven go for it.
66.
69 и
Dead
66 хп у Джавина. А призраков?
A little sketchy. Oh.
О, да что
Doesn't
так не
waste too much
везет-то?
time though. He just goes back into the sitting room.
Жизнь Джавина вообще не прет на рандом.
Yeah, not like a huge run.
Просто на одном хп призрак улетает.
So unfortunate.
And that's Van Gore. So now I'm gonna get this last boo and get the gold diamond.
Остался
Oh,
последний
dupes
бул.
there. Okay.
Мы
So that's 4.
получили дюб, получили ключ.
4 and 6.
Ключ нам
So I'm
нужен для
gonna
того,
try
чтобы
to
спуститься
do a
в
save
подвал
and quit with
и
this gem.
спасти Марио.
So if I catch the boot in the corner, ideally the gem will land on top of me. But there's also a small chance that the gem can go out of bounds. So it's very high risk, low reward. But, you know, that usually doesn't happen.
Yeah, if the booze is in the wrong place at the wrong time, it can drop that gem through the wall.
Let us see.
I think I got it. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, the gem warp. So we can save and quit with that.
Отлично, мы смогли поднять кристалл.
Shout out
HD Deluxe
to
смог
Fire
поднять
Dragon.
кристалл во время
15, he
разговора
didn't out of
с
bounds the gem, he just forgot it.
профессором,
Spawned it and
который
just
нам
walked
помогает
away.
тут.
Just walked
После
away.
уничтожения
Then he
Бу,
just-
и мы смогли телепортироваться из
Just warped out and there
катсцены
you
с
go. There's
тикбокс,
20
с
million gone.
текстбоксом.
Moving on to the final boss,
Засейвили еще
King
раз время.
Boo.
I think I can get a 109 here.
Be really nice.
you
109 is
can't
a
do.
very good time. Also, a new trick I believe to GDQ is King Boo 1 cycle.
Yeah, I think last time in any percent run that HD did a few years back, the trick was like 2 weeks new. But we've let the trick cook for a little longer, and it's a bit more viable for runs. But like Chauncey, not easy.
Very, very difficult. And saves 20 seconds, I think. It's 20, right?
I think it's like 18. I don't know.
It's 18 on average.
Okay.
Going here, just finishing up Van Gore
Вот
as
тут
well.
Джавин справился с Ван Гогом.
For 2 donations.
В HD Deluxe уже
Okay,
файнал
well, here's a
босс.
really important one. $25 from Big Max. You forgot a boo upstairs,
Король
Joven. You
Бу
gotta go back and get it
призывает
before save
Баузера.
or after Van
Oh my
Gore.
God, Joven,
is
you have
right.
you're missing a boo.
Shout out Big Max. Thank you for
Shout out
that.
to Big Max for saving the run.
Actually.
The legend.
All right,
Don't
well,
forget the gem.
Yeah, it would have been really confusing, like, oh wait, where's the gem? What
That's-
happened?
That's how Fire Dragon lost the gem a few years back.
So I pulled the Fire Dragon.
So, HD coming up on King Boo.
Yes, I'm gonna be setting up for the 1 cycle here. It's a really hard trick. Not as hard as Chauncey 1 cycle, but
There's a lot to it.
Yeah,
You know, a lot of
there is
things
a
could
lot
go
to it.
wrong.
It looks real janky too.
Старается ли HD
the
Deluxe
movement's gotta be precise, and there's a little bit of RNG to it as well.
за
Like
один
with
цикл?
Chauncey, it's just one shot. Get it or don't. There's a lot to this.
Ловим
Good setup there,
мины,
If you're
бросаем.
pointing the vacuum
У
upward, you
Баузера,
have
оказывается, у
enough
Баузера
frames
есть
to
призрак
keep the vacuum pointed
и
upward
500
and shoot.
хп. Нам нужно
You wanna hit
одновременно
King- you wanna hit
уворачиваться
Bowser in the head, which he did.
I
выстрелов
need this guy to go down. though.
Баузера,
We need King Boo to
а
stick to the
также,
ground.
ну, как вы видели, бросить обратно
I think it's gonna be close.
штуку. Шансы есть, чтобы этот один цикл.
Not an easy trick,
Чуть-чуть не
but the
хватило.
fact that you got the
Было
shot.
I
близко.
know, that's crazy.
Хить
Yeah,
Баузер.
even when you get the shot, that's only half the battle.
Страшный какой. Голову задом наперед
King Boo can
надел.
still not cooperate after.
Try this one cycle one more time.
Also, I'm coming up on time, by
Yeah,
the
he's
way.
coming up on time once he sucks up, once he picks up King Boo's crown.
Oh my goodness.
I
that
might take
close.
damage here. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, once King Boo pops into the vacuum, that's time.
And time.
Time.
Время.
109.20.
Джокс справился
Very
за
good. That's a great run, honestly.
1:09:20
I'm super happy
и
with that.
400 секунды. Красава.
But the run isn't over yet. We got to count up the money. We don't know how much money he has until we go past.
Мы не знаем, справился ли HDLux с количеством денег. Но... Ну, должен был справиться.
Joven.
You gonna wait for Joven?
Can you
XD?
warp?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Joven at the screen.
Как же Джовину не повезло.
And unfortunately,
Этот
this
призрак его туда-сюда, туда-сюда
Actually, one of the
помотал.
worst places to get this gem. I gotta walk all the way to Armory to Mirror Orb.
yeah, the closest mirror is Armory.
But he remembered the gem.
Did remember the gem.
Очень далеко.
Don't forget the gem.
Улетел призрак,
5-5
пока
would be
он
proud.
HDLux сражался с боссом.
So this is probably a good spot for maybe a few more donos as he's walking on down.
Absolutely. $20 here from Tofu Raven. SGD Boo? But what about Luigi GDQ?
I like that.
That's what I like to think.
Luigi's man.
That one
all
got me to
event.
laugh. $10 here from Moxie Boo. Donating to doctors without boo orders? You can blame me for that one. Valid. Heard. $5 donation here from Jared's Giants. Good luck to all of you boys up on stage. Proud of you guys for repping Luigi's Mansion once again for all of us. Looking very forward to the 2P1C run. I know you're nice and practiced up.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we're gonna be honest. We haven't practiced at all. So
Yeah, so here's the deal. Like an hour before this run, we didn't even know we were doing an incentive, so we didn't practice at all.
So
But it's gonna go well, I promise.
it's actually never been done before. So
yeah, so this is
technically,
the
the
first
thing is-
ever.
You're seeing this debut right here on GDQ.
We're doing it live.
Справится ли в один цикл Джовин?
Joven up here on King Boo as well. Let's see the redemption here.
Hoping I can get it.
I believe in you.
There's
You
a
got
slightly
this.
faster variation of the trip called the TAS 1 cycle, which saves, I think, a second about, but if you miss it, you soft lock. So
Yeah.
we're not
Yeah,
going to
you
do
don't wanna
that
go
here.
for that.
We're not going to do that here.
Yeah, so if you hit Bowser's head before he throws all the spike balls, it'll get stuck on his hand and you will never throw him again. You'll just be stuck like that forever and have to leave.
You're forced to just reset the game and go back, but Joven really can't afford to do that because he did not
Right.
gem warp. So he's doing
Страшный
2P again.
Баузер.
But that won't happen.
No, we're taking
Косплей
the
Баузера. От призрака.
Come on.
Oh.
Он
That's something
промазал.
that can sometimes happen. You just shoot it right above his head.
All right, we're going to go for the classic 2 cycle here.
Yeah. The tried and true.
Из-за того, что у него нет
First
еще
cycle,
одной
you
бомбы,
get
он
250,
пойдет за
second
обычный.
cycle, you get 250.
Ну, обычный
Not too difficult.
Ideally, you
двуцикл.
do a little more than 250.
Yeah. Like
239.
239.
That's
Yeah.
good.
We can shoot this a little lower this time.
You going for it again?
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
Nice.
He doesn't really need to go for the second shot. He could just get the 239.
О, заснайпил таки.
It still saves time getting that early shot. Just hold
It
it
does. Saves a fraction of a second.
on time.
And time.
Nice
Отлично.
job.
Время для Джовина. Для Джовина.
That would be a 113. for,
Вложились в стиммейт, это самое
119 for
важное.
you,
Показали
We'll
игру,
take it.
это тоже достаточно хорошо.
Beats my PB.
All right.
Осталось только
The
проверить,
last thing we need to do for the run
легитимен ли
is count the money.
спидран.
I'm gonna wait for Joven to get to the text box that I'm currently waiting on, and then we'll send it.
We can take a few more donations during this.
Alrighty, here's a $100 donation from Murloc X. Says,
Легитимен ли
I like to
спидран.
support charities, so I'm sending a little something. And if you'd like to support other things like the incentives we have coming up, there's the Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition Use Alternate Costumes Incentive. We need $4,000. We're at $1,300 right now, and that is closed at the start of DMC4. So we finish this run. We have the 5-minute estimate on a 2P1C. We've got the recap, and then we're here. Not even?
That's 25.
It's 25
Sure.
Yes.
25 minutes. Okay, so we do have a little bit more time there is what I'm hearing. So if anyone else is just out there collecting
Просто эта
crowns from
часть
Ghosts, because we do
спидрана,
that
нужно
here,
100 миллионов
you should
собрать.
definitely put it towards DMC4 because we need your help.
Скорее
There's
всего,
some
у него
really
бы
cool
справились.
costumes. We'll be using specifically the legendary Dark Knight costume for Dante, which makes him look like his father, and then the prototype costume for Nero, which gives him a scarf, which I don't agree with, but we're here anyways. So think about it. We need
Запечатали
your help,
Баузера.
and it's all for a good cause. If we still have a moment here, I do have another donation that came in. $20 from Marissa the Moth. Luigi's Mansion was the first game that I tried to beat in one night, quote unquote, with my best friend. Little did I know that it would be my gateway into loving speedruns. So glad to see it on the SGDQ stage.
All right. Coming up here is
We're ready.
money. So they require 100 million Gs. If they do not have it, the run is invalidated.
All right, we'll send it in 3, 2, 1, go.
Drum roll, please.
Дзинь, 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 дзинь. Дзинь, 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 дзинь. Дзинь, 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 дзинь.
Suspense is killing me, dude.
Me too.
I think you guys like frame synced the pearls or the count. And
We got it.
There we go.
103 and
Nice.
101. These
Нормально.
runs are valid.
All right.
У обоих
runs.
набрано
It is
нужное
official.
количество денег. По
Alright,
количеству
so with that,
кристаллов
is it time
Джавин
for the bonus?
сохранил
I think it's
12
time for the bonus
секунд
run.
где-то,
So,
может
this
быть,
is two
чуть
players, one
больше, чуть
controller
меньше,
coming up next.
We wanna
на
do
количество
it.
поднятых
That doesn't matter.
кристаллов,
What do you wanna do?
потому что
Alright,
он
well,
поднял их
how about you
меньше,
come over
но
here? Okay.
ему это не помогло.
How about you
Все-таки
swap out your controllers?
скип в самом начале игры, который
Yep.
почти
Yeah, let's
фрейм
hear it.
перфект, зарешал результат гонки ГГВП.
So,
Just gonna scooch over here.
Go ahead.
cuddle up.
You're up real close.
А дальше у нас
All right.
Luigi
I think we can do
Mansion,
memory card flout.
и нам покажут два
Yeah, we need
игрока,
to
один
save these
контроллер.
save.
Любой
You can just save
процент
after
через
Johnson.
ООБ.
Oh yeah, that's what we were gonna do.
Let's
Okay.
just do that.
Давайте посмотрим, какой
Alright.
VR.
You ready?
I think so. We good to go? Good.
We're
All
good.
right.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, this is any percent. So about 6 minutes into the run after you beat Chauncey, you can go
Any
out of bounds
процент
and beat the game in
за
about
7 минут
7
30 секунд.
minutes.
Рекорд у
Joven over here
Джавина
actually has the world record for
и
traditional
Джилакс на
80%,
шестом
7 minutes and
месте
30 seconds.
с разницей в 30 секунд.
But with 2 players and 1 controller, the out of bounds tricks become very difficult.
Yeah, this is gonna be very interesting.
It's gonna
Сами
take a lot of
понимаете,
coordination.
действовать
Да,
вдвоем
да,
за одним
These are
контроллером
2 of the best players for out of
задача
bounds.
непростая.
So,
The
stars better
out-of-bounds
cross.
tricks are very tricky, and there is
Они
a
задонатили
strong
$5000
competitive
люди,
advantage
чтобы
too.
увидеть этот
So they're gonna get a safety
спидран.
save after beating Chauncey, just to make sure.
Yeah, we do not want to redo the entire run.
So you're gonna see some jankiness with these doubles and stuff as they're attempting to coordinate. There's a traditional 2-player 1 controller run that is for the 80% no out of bounds category that takes about 57 minutes. That HD and another runner.
Сейчас нам
Jared's Giants
переключат
holds.
экран на... Надеюсь.
For 2 players, 1 controller, 57 is a very impressive.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's crazy good. That's like top 20 in the main leaderboard.
5000 пошли не зря. Так,
Just don't do any scare skips.
так.
We don't want to get
Ладно,
that intricate.
решили так и так вернуть, как есть. Верните экран.
So,
Insert coin. Ставьте монетку.
very tiny gameplay here on
Wow.
the screen. See these doubles?
Ooh,
Wow, that was
Nice.
fast. Wow.
Doing good.
Faster than any of my doubles.
А все. Вставляем монетки.
Okay.
That was close.
Так, а сколько времени вообще?
Anyway, you
Блин.
slice it. These doubles are still easy.
У меня все снеки кончились, на магазин
Keep
сходить.
pushing the wrong way.
Okay.
Но я, наверное, не успею до банджо сгонять. Пу-пу-ру-пу-пу-пу-пу.
Back on our way to
Yeah, area 1 is just a little bit the same without collecting any of the money. I could do a couple donations.
Who's gonna mash? You're gonna mash, okay?
So with 2-player 1 controller, you don't actually need. It's one. How we quantify the rules is 1 player on one half, 1 player on the other half. So one person can do the mashing because you just need to press A and B, and that would be Joven. So Joven's going to be doing the mashing. Still pretty standard, but we don't need to go for the dupe, so it's just pick up the key and leave.
Нам
Not picking
нужен
up money
ключ.
makes the game pretty boring.
A lot of open space. There's no really need to do low percent either.
Не поднимать деньги так скучно, говорит комментатор. Блин, правда? Правду говорит?
Won't be watching any area cutscenes in any percent.
Back in the laggiest mode.
Lydia fighting for that corner.
Тур-тур-тур-тур.
All right, we're coming back up to Chauncey. Do you think we can get it?
I think we can get it.
All right.
Me and
Так,
Flo
VR.
got a practice run.
Yeah, we got a
8
last
минут.
night in a practice run.
Эстимейт 25.
Also, shoutouts to the 420 pearls.
Ну, я думаю, минут за 15 справится.
When Miyamoto made Green Mario, he was just thinking about that cash money and marijuana.
Was.
Why is this not activated?
You have to stand lower. Bro, just stand lower.
Когда Марио...
How much
Когда...
lower do I have to stand?
Alright, there we go. We got it. Alright.
Когда делал разработчик этого зеленого Марио, он думал о деньгах. Марихуане. Хых.
So hopefully we see some Chauncey 1 cycle out of this.
Ну, если это
Redemption for
произнесли на
Joven
официальном
on that last run.
стриме, то... в
We're gonna
принципе,
get it.
nice,
We got
They
this.
will.
как говорится.
I
Will.
believe.
Че, один цикл?
So with the being 2-player 1 controller, it's going to kind of be divided as HD will be doing most of the work with taking the health, but it's all on Joven to hit that to hit the right timing. So
Yeah, if you've never seen this category before, you're about to be in for a bit of a surprise.
After we save.
yeah,
After we save, yeah.
All right,
Так,
Joven, we got
ловим,
this.
ловим мячик, ловим мячик. Мячик, мячик.
Oh, that's my bad. Okay, we gotta slip through another cycle. So yeah, wait, we got 25 minutes.
We'll get it this time.
Ничего, ничего. Будет еще мячик в нашей жизни.
Just stand back.
Okay.
Just stand back.
I think the toughest part, like 2v1c, is someone's that control stick,
Alright.
someone's the C stick.
yeah, that's another.
Так,
big
поймаем
thing.
мячик и
All right, we're going this way.
засосем призрака.
Oh,
Just a little early.
So if you miss it, you're just forced to do another cycle.
Хорошая попытка.
Yeah, the cycle when under 50 health is a little bit slower.
Yes, he's gonna throw an extra cycle of rocking horses at us.
It's not slower by much, just
Yeah, just a few seconds.
yeah, like 3 seconds or something.
Traditionally, before one cycle was discovered, Chauncey was let go above 50 health.
All right, we'll take damage here. So we're gonna use our iframes to try to catch this second ball here.
Nice.
They got it.
Nice.
After not doing that for a long while,
Отлично.
it's good that the muscle memory is
Справились
still
с
there.
Бэйби Рейджем.
All right, so we're gonna go down to Toad and save, just because the probability of us clipping back in bounds or soft locking is very high.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of things can go wrong doing out of bounds.
Нам нужно
Very
сохраниться,
precise stuff.
чтобы
We don't
в
want it to
ОБ
happen, but we want to be
не
prepared
застрять
in case it does
навсегда и
happen.
не проходить эти первые
Sorry.
7 минут еще раз.
Toad now.
Some of the few times in these runs that we help Toad, usually we just leave him crying.
Yeah, we don't like Toad too much.
It takes forever.
I like Toad.
Good for you, man.
You mean Keegan and Michael Peel?
I like Toad too, it's just slow.
It's slow, dude. So, we can clip back out of bounds. Well, clip out of bounds by placing grab the ball. By placing this ball right in front of the door. So when we walk into the door,
Так, нужно
it'll
заложить
push
мячик
us
прямо
behind the
перед дверью.
chest, and we can just
И этот
Flip
мячик
back out
должен
of
нас затолкать за
Might
дверь.
work.
И нам нужно попасть в ОБ.
Not quite.
It's too far down.
То есть, получается, мячик затолкает нас за сундук. И за сундуком можно выйти из двери.
That might work.
Might.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, go.
О,
behind.
отлично.
Switch into sidestep. All right.
So, Luigi's gonna walk through an
Press A.
invisible door right now.
Take a few seconds to open this door. So yeah,
Yeah, he's basically running on an invisible treadmill.
Yeah.
so you can tell when we're in this floor 1.5,
Пытаемся открыть
as we
дверь.
call it, things are a little bit jank.
So we want to walk up to
Дверь
this bat
открылась.
and have it hit
Easy.
our toe. Oh,
lost
lost
the
the
skew.
skew. Want to have the bat hit our toe, and Luigi will start.
Really?
Walk through this door.
Actually, shocked that didn't work.
Luigi will start walking at a funny angle, and by using that, we can get beyond some invisible barriers, like that. So you can't
Опа.
walk past there. You have to get a weird skew just to go through.
Нам нужно получить урон, чтобы Луиджи шел под определенным углом, чтобы можно было пройти
First floor, but
Walk
you're
in
dealing
3,
with like the
2.
walls
в
and
некоторых
corners of
местах.
the second floor.
Опа.
So we're trying to get second skew here.
All right, we got
We should have
that.
counted down.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Second skew is a lot harder than the first skew, as you need a much more aggressive angle.
Нам нужен
Luigi taking his time, getting through
угол
the door.
покруче. Проходим в дверь. Возвращаемся назад.
So we'll
Нам
give it
нужны
another
снова
try.
летучие мыши, чтобы они нас...
Oh, that one looked
Подбили.
good.
All right.
Хороший угол был, но
3,
не получилось.
2, 1. That can
There
work.
we go.
That's
Опа.
All right,
We
let's
gotta
switch into standard.
Yeah, switch into standard, and we gotta adjust this angle.
so we need to get Luigi
Pause.
pointing straight forward.
All right, this is all you. I'm holding the angle.
It's A in the next, right?
Huh?
A in the next.
A and then X.
Oh, they got
Okay,
it.
okay.
All right.
All right.
Воу,
So-
получилось. Они попали в комнату к последнему
This
боссу.
is
Почти.
probably the hardest part of the run right here. I have to
Самая сложная
line
часть спидрана в том, что мы ничего не
the
видим.
edge of the monitor up with
As
the center
usual.
of this column. But the cutoff's also different on other monitors, so there is a chance that this might not work.
Let's see.
So yeah, basically what's going on is
Okay, press Z. Unpause. Dang.
So yeah, when going through basement walk, it's basically a tightrope. On your left, you have King Boo that you run into him, he'll send you back to the foyer. Then on the other side, you have an invisible barrier, and if you run into it, you just soft lock. So this is why we wanted the practice save, or the safety save, just in case.
Очень непростой трюк. С одной стороны, нас ожидает король Бу, и
So I think I know that the angle there needs to
он
be
нас
a little
отправляет
bit more
вот
right.
так вот назад.
Push it.
А с другой стороны, мы ловим софтлок.
you're dealing with the
All right,
physics between
press A.
Придется
the
загружаться.
vacuum in the chest can lead to that ball going in some interesting places.
Вот такой вот спидран.
Much faster this
Так,
time.
почти с первого раза получилось получить мячик. Мячик ски.
Luigi needs to be angled very specifically.
Идем заново.
So he gets scared by any of the ghosts in the hallway, clips back in bounds.
There's lots of parts of any percent that can go wrong, but there's a lot of safety spots in it that
And
Think-
the bats
think
are
Гол
not
не
being nice today.
kill
получили.
both the bats.
Yeah.
Мы убили
Get rid
обоих
of all the bats, you just
летучих
gotta
мышей, к
re-enter the
сожалению.
room.
Угол не получили.
What?
Еще раз.
These bats keep despawning, dude.
Hate to see it.
О, угол есть.
Really?
О, его пропал.
All right.
О, угол есть?
Oh, we
No.
turned too early.
О, чуть-чуть не успел, слишком далеко встали. Угол есть? Не, нет, нет.
You have got this.
Прям под углом должен стоять Луиджи,
Okay.
чтобы можно было
Doable.
проскочить.
There we go.
Perfect.
Проскочили,
through.
хорошо.
All right, second time's the charm, as they say.
Back on.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, that's a really good
This
skew.
is
Отличный угол.
that'll work.
Смогут ли они свалиться как надо?
Oh, they messed it up. Yeah, basement clip.
Не
Everything just
свалились
has, like,
в подвал, к
for
сожалению.
that basement clip there, it's I think it's like an angle specific, frame perfect clip that you have to get. It's repeatable, but in a 2P1C setting, ups the difficulty by a considerable margin.
Есть шанс, что они не уложатся и
Third
вообще не
time's the
справятся.
charm.
Но я думаю, они не будут до победного это делать, потому что они не готовились к этому спидрану. Им просто предложили и
While we got a
Никакие
moment
нова.
here, do you mind if I read this donation real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
For it.
$25 donation from Keese's Puffs. Luigi's Mansion is my favorite summer game, and I like to see it done quick. I'll donate
призрак столкнул.
$25 more if everyone gives their best
Любое
egad
столкновение с
impression.
призраком нас сталкивает обратно в
start.
inbounds.
Suka, suka, yabo, yabo.
Suka, suka, yabo, yabo.
Suka, suka, yabu, yabu. Oh,
Они не ругаются по-русски.
Make sure when you give us that extra $25 there, put it towards that DMC4 incentive, please and thank you. It's another $10 donation here. This one's from Cafe Ella. Great run, but have you tried to contact these ghosts with a Luigi board? Look, I'm just the messenger.
I have a bit more of an apt EGAD impression. Hey Luigi, have you know about Van Gore yet? He's this crazy ghost that spawns all these ghosts. He's crazy.
I don't know how that didn't work.
Как чуть-чуть не успел вообще, там буквально.
Gears are so precise, and then
It's all precise angles, precise hits. And if you hit a funky piece of geometry, Luigi just gets rid of the skew. And when dealing with 4 1.5, it just
Угол есть.
Nice.
Зашел, хорошо.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
another good
Угол
skew.
есть.
All right, let's fix that.
Отличный угол.
How are you guys better at the second skew?
I have no idea.
Big questions.
Теперь надо провалиться между текстурами.
All right.
Okay.
We're back.
Отлично,
Alright, I
получилось.
think I need to be a little bit further right than I was before.
Теперь нужно пройти между
gonna try
текстурами,
that.
между дверью и текстурой.
Just tell me when.
Попытка номер 2.
Press Z. Unpause. We soft locked.
You were
Софтлок.
too far right.
Yep.
Thank you guys, thank you.
Thank you.
This is not easy.
Like we said, this run has never been attempted before. We were kind of unsure of the if the incentive was happening, but you guys made it happen, so they have to perform. Good luck, boys.
Thank you. Let's just push it. That might work.
No, let's just grab it.
there is a setup where you can skip this door, but it is pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes about 7 seconds, and you get a skew with the bats here, but it's a little too difficult to do in this.
It's not a strat I'd try on Marathon. 2P1C.
That's good.
All right. Hey, we're getting this down.
С первого раза,
Better.
отлично.
3, 2, 1, go.
That should be good.
All right,
We should switch.
Очень жестко угол ловит
hang on,
здесь.
straighten him up a little bit more. Okay, that's good.
Here we go again.
Провалились, отлично. Попытка номер 3.
My heart is pounding, dude.
Same. Let's do it.
Would it maybe be easier to try it with the Game Boy Horror strat?
We'll try it with this one more time. All right, press Z. Go. No.
Unlock.
We're so close.
Maybe we should try the Game Boy Horror strat. What do
It's a
you
much
think?
better visual.
Done that strat.
You haven't done that?
I mean, is it who does most of the work?
Well, it's kind of both of us.
You just gotta spam Y twice, or X twice.
We could just go for YOLO walk. You want to do that?
I don't know. That's kind of tough. Should we?
Might be worth a shot.
All right, we'll go for it once. Why not?
All right. What YOLO walk is traditionally this trick has been done with the setup where you go down there, you take very calculated steps, and you try and march your way there, and then once you get there, you start using the camera and making very precise micro like movements.
And you
But
start like buffering your every little step. But YOLO walk, you just go for it.
the second you go down there, you just start running in.
And if you manage to stand in between that, stand right on that tightrope, you're in.
Да как?
These pads are not cooperating.
No.
Oh,
They just come out of nowhere.
I think you
That
just gotta
one's
let
fun.
him hit you. I think you're moving too much.
I mean, he just came out of nowhere.
You're scaring them.
I am.
There you go.
There we go. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. That will work. I
You
think.
guys just know how to do that.
Maybe the skew's good enough. I don't know.
Let's try it. It wasn't.
I don't think it's good enough.
All right, let's try again.
Luckily, it didn't mess up in the way.
Let's do that again.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
That's good.
Провалились и...
It was worth a try. It was worth.
Yeah, we should not do that again.
We should not.
Они решили сделать YOLO walk.
For
Не получилось.
For these guys, it's probably been years since they've done the older strat. They've gotten so used to YOLO walk that honestly would probably be slightly easier to do the YOLO walk. But
It's called YOLO walk for a reason, though.
Yeah. Reset.
Yeah.
thank goodness you didn't open the chest.
Right?
Oh yeah, well, if the chest is open, you can't go out of bounds anymore.
Yeah, once the chest's open, that's it. I gotta reset again.
Тильт.
Okay.
That was
what?
so fast.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
That was so fast.
I don't even know how you guys did that.
I don't either.
We gotta look into that.
We do.
Do you? I can definitely see you guys getting better at this as you coordinate better.
Yeah, we are.
As long as those pads
3,
work.
2, 1, go. Sweet.
I think that. I don't know.
We'll just take it safe anyways.
wasn't good enough, unfortunately.
Yes, get the angle.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Now that's a good skew.
Yeah, let's just go with that. Dang.
This room.
Oh. Unluck.
Alrighty, got a moment here for some more donations?
We do.
Absolutely. Here is $25 here from Incredible Edible Egg. A 2-player, 1-controller Luigi's Mansion run. That's unbelievable. You're welcome. So a $5 donation here from Keygar that says, who you gonna call? Speed Runners! I ain't afraid of no ghosts, but Luigi is. Thanks for the super cool 2P1C run.
Хороший
Audience,
донат.
can I get some good energy?
С зачиткой, как
Thank you. Please.
в опенинге Ghostbusters.
All right, we got it this time.
В этот раз наверняка, правда же, правда? Они никак не укладываются.
So that happens when a ceiling ghost or a bowling
Yeah.
ghost just pops out.
Happens when you
Sometimes
don't
it's
turn around
unavoidable.
fast enough.
Low left. Sure.
Oh, thought we were gonna get scared.
Sometimes when you hit that bat, Luigi just skews randomly and to a different direction, and it'll just ghost will immediately pop out and get you.
You need to press C stick.
Thought I was.
Back out of bounds. We'll get him this time. We'll get him this time. Remember that C stick, Joven.
Нет повести печальней,
Holden.
чем Ultimate на Luigi's Mansion дополнительной игре.
There we go.
Угол есть. Далековато.
I don't know how that's.
Well, that looks good.
They both look
Как?
good. Let's knock here. Reset the angle. There we go.
There we go.
Reset. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Так, теперь надо провалиться.
Alright.
Окей. Теперь. С 5-го раза.
All right, Z. Unpause. No.
Софтлок.
All right.
We need a mercy kill, unfortunately. Sorry, guys.
That's cool. Yeah.
That's fine.
All right.
Well, guys,
Sure.
unfortunately,
Runs over.
we cannot finish for you.
But-
Sorry about that.
If you were wondering what would have happened, is we were maybe like a foot away from making it into the final boss
Yeah.
room, and we just talked to King Boo, and we just end it. But unfortunately,
Unfortunately, it didn't happen. If we had a little bit more time to prepare, I think we could have done it. But who knows? Maybe we'll do this again
Что ж,
someday.
unlucky.
Anyways,
We should get
thank
some
y'all for
big
watching.
shout-outs.
Oh yeah, shout outs.
We want to give big shout out to the LM community, Luigi's Mansion community.
shout out to the Luigi's Mansion Discord. We have a very special Discord where all 3 communities from Dark Moon, LM3, and LM1 all reside in the same Discord. So we all are able to interact, and makes it easy to learn other games and meet new people.
Yeah, and of course, shout outs to Miles and Flouk for commentating this. You guys did an amazing job. And shout outs to Joven.
Shout out to HD.
Thank you. That was a fun race. And thank y'all for watching.
And
Appreciate
thank you
it.
guys for watching. Stay safe out there.